Today's adventure begins with a start here again at Epcot. Guys, we're at it again. We've still got another full 7 days before we take that dreaded journey home, so we're pretty much making the most of it. It's a chill out day again. We need to wind it down before we ramp it back up again with some extra hours as we come into the final part of the holiday. But the weather's not been great over the last 18 hours or so. We had some storms roll through. We're under a tornado warning, although it's not likely to happen here. It's more out on the coastal regions. So we're going to get in, have some breakfast at Sunshine Seasons, and then sort of plan our day. Try and do a few things that we've not done during the holiday, likes of the American Adventure. Try and get on Frozen ride, meet Figment or see Figment come out of his tunnel, not seen that yet, and just have another fabulous day. So hope you can join us. See you in the park. I'm guessing it's not just me that loves these little characters. These little lizards that sprint around all over the path, grabbing themselves some sun. It's certainly going to be a wet day today because the rain has just started to fall. Right, it's breakfast time. Let's see what our options are today. These guys will be busy preparing the lunchtime menu. As you can see, the rotisserie over there. All cooked on open flame. Right, I'm going for an old favourite. These are called morning oats. Regularly have these at Epcot at Sunshine Seasons. You can get melon, pineapple, fruit platter. Who would want a pickle for breakfast? Why'd you saying that? I did have a pickled milkshake yesterday. And then you've got your oranges, your apples, your usual beverages of the Coca-Cola brands, Bud Light, Corona, other beers, fresh orange. And look at these. Bit too much for breakfast, I'd say, but some people are into that. Cookies, danishes, croissants, muffins. Breakfast at the Sunshine Seasons. Rachel has gone for a breakfast roll that consists of egg bacon in a nice soft bun. She has some melon with that. I have got, they're called morning oats. I'll show you a close up of that when I've taken the lid off. It's like a porridge type thing. It's generally cold, but it's got like a creamy custardy yogurt in there as a base. And then I've got a key lime pie parfait. Now you've got to say parfait in the voice of Donkey out of Shrek. But it looks pretty cool. And obviously we've got the regular wake up juice that is coffee. These morning oats have got fresh fruits. You've got strawberries, you've got blueberries. These are your almonds at the base of the top, so if you've got a nut allergy you probably want to avoid this. And it's just full of your oats. Where they come up with the idea of this I don't know, but it's one of my go-to. It's actually quite healthy for me. It's not a fried or a grilled breakfast, just something different. Breakfast was good, but just look at that sky. It's moving quickly, thankfully, but I think it's going to be a day of storm after storm rolling through. Not that it bothers us. We're so used to these parks now that we know that if it chucks it down, you can pretty much get from one attraction to the other within a couple of seconds and just get yourself under cover. But it's going to be a bit sketchy, that's for sure. You can see by the phone what we're facing weather-wise today. It's even got live lightning strikes. Every time one happens, you get like a little yellow strike appear on the map. But that is us, that blue little dot there. and it's rolling through from west to east, but it's 40-45 mile an hour pushing its way through, so it's in and gone, but it's what comes after it that's more heavy there, and then there'll be more later on this evening. So we just do what we can. But if obviously I get a chance to film a storm, I would have, because I absolutely love them. Here comes Figment, fresh from meeting some of his guests. He's going to make his way back into the Dreamport, and then he will come back after refreshments later. Catch you later, buddy. Never get enough of the monorail. You can sense the wind's blowing and picking up. You just kind of gotta love a Florida rainstorm. Things is okay. As soon as we get over there to France, we can go in between the lands and sort of cut our way through the stores within the lands to make our way all the way around to the Mexico area. There are 3 attractions around that side. Well, there are actually 4. We are not that bothered about Remy's, to be honest with you. We've done that in Disneyland Paris. But there is the American Adventure, then there is Frozen, and there's the, they call themselves the 3 Cabaneros with Donald Duck over in the Mexico Pavilion. So we'll make our way across those. Don't mind queuing inside for even if it's an hour or so because of the weather being like this. Okay. You can't do much about it, but I'm certainly not going to walk through it. You will be like drowned rat by the time you even made it to Remy's from here. When you're dry, you can actually stand here for quite a while and enjoy watching it. And being out in it, you don't want to do that. You take about half a dozen steps and you would be soaked through to the skin. The difference with Florida rain is it's generally warm. We're in here for the American Adventure. It's probably about a 20-25 minute show featuring animatronics and cinematography, and it tells the story of America. It's a not so hidden gem, but it really is special and worthwhile watching. It's very moving in places. It goes through a lot of the history, a lot of the troubles that America has confronted through its infancy to present day, and we always make a homage here just to watch and think how grateful we are just to be in this magnificent country. This here is a picture that depicts the promise of America, and it rings home and true to myself. Although I never met him, my grandfather was born in Northern Ireland, lived for a short while with a family in Newcastle, and then they all uproots and come on one of the, I think it was SS Cameronia or something like that, and arrived at Ellis Island, and then lived for a long period of time in New York, where they were vaudeville acts on Broadway. These flags depict the colonial period in time. Out of respect for other guests, they ask you to refrain from video taping or taking photographs, which of course I certainly did. And yeah, it's such a moving show. and you really must, in my opinion, go out your way to come and see this. As we approach the Germany pavilion, if you remember rightly, it must have been good, maybe a couple of months ago, we went to Beaconscott Model Village in Buckinghamshire near Beaconsfield, and this has all sprouted from that. Basically anything in the world, any model village, all comes from the inspiration of there, because that was the original one. So without Beaconscott in the UK, you do not have this. It is like plastic central out here today. There's ponchos absolutely everywhere. Rachel said, oh, should we get them? I've not been tempted yet, because walking around with basically a plastic bag on, you sweat buckets, you really do. This here is one of your appetizer type snacky things. You don't get a huge portion, but it's from the Food and Wine Festival here at Epcot. This is from the India Pavilion, which is just like a little shack they put up by the side of China. It's a chicken tikka masala with naan bread, and it's got like a yogurty dressing with a rice complement. It looks impressive and smells impressive, and I imagine the taste is there also. Rachel's gone for her regular choice, which is the orange chicken. This time with a special fried rice. You'd usually have a plain boiled rice, wouldn't you?
No, I normally have the special. Last time I had the boiled.
And there's a spring roll there, and the pickled veg I think will be leaving behind. That is the usual situation. Couldn't finish it because the size of the portions are just so huge. I ate all my tikka masala. I helped Rachel out a little bit, but even then, there's still chicken left and it's a ton of rice. So you do get value for money around here. And we are sitting in a spot synonymous with us. This is our special location. We've sat here for decades, and these two were puppies when they first come in. And now they are a good, must be 22 years old perhaps, maybe even older. I think we might be sitting here a couple of minutes longer. This is simply a stunning pavilion, a Mexican pavilion down here with the Festival of the Dead. It truly is beautiful. You've got the old mariachi band over there. It just adds to the ambience. It's just pure brilliance. This old riverboat ride was changed because it was deemed too scary for kids, because it used to be Festival of the Dead, and then it was turned into the Donald Duck ride basically. I have heard rumours, whether it's true or not, that the smoke plume that comes out of the volcano at the back there occasionally gives out a bit of Mickey. Whether that is true or not, I'm not sure. You get ghostly apparitions in there. That kind of looks like a hidden Mickey coming out now, but I don't know, it's down to interpretation, I guess. Oh no, it's giving me the dreaded vibes of It's a Small World. I guess we've got to do that ride one time at least this holiday.
Excuse me, we are looking for a job.
From the futuristic world location, pretty much looking across World Showcase Lagoon, a pan round. If I explain the way, I'd normally go left. So you start off, you'd have Mexico, then you go into Norway, which pretty much covers Scandinavia. Then you have the China Pavilion, that's where we go for the Orange Blossom Cafe. Go around from there and you will have Germany. From Germany you move on to Italy. Italy you move on to the largest pavilion, which is bound to be obviously, which is the United States. Then you come across Japan. Japan is next to, is that Morocco? Morocco next to France, and then France next to the UK pavilion over there. And then you come across, and it's under scaffolding, but that is the Canadian pavilion. And this is one of those friendship boats, similar to the one that we went on the other day that went from Hollywood Studios to the start of Epcot. But this one pretty much just travels from this side of the lagoon to the other side. Right guys, that's going to do it for today's vlog. I intend doing another vlog this evening. I'll take the camera down to Disney Springs. Haven't vlogged around there yet, although we have been down there a few occasions. Not sure what we're doing for dinner. We might have a Blaze pizza. I've heard that Wawa does a good pizza. But yeah, we will possibly make our way down there. I'll vlog around there. And with Rachel's giggling because it's the advert that we just keep seeing on the telly at the moment. I'll probably add that at some point onto Facebook or what have you. But yeah, it's been a good day. It's been a chilled out day. We've needed to reboost the batteries because we've been going at it for some 10 days or so. We're into our final 7 now, and we're not disheartened at all. It's just, we know we're coming back next year, so the things that we might miss we'll do next year, and we're just having a great time. We're getting old now, so we made early starts the very first day because we had Garden Grill, and then later on we had an early start because we had the Crystal Palace. Apart from that, we've been getting in the parks 10 o'clock in the morning. So it's been relaxed. We've enjoyed every minute of it so far. Tomorrow's another biggie, so we need to get some rest because we got Friday the 13th, our last visit to Halloween Horror Nights. There's 2 houses that we didn't do specifically so we could hold back, so we had something new to do. Then choose maybe 1-2 of our favourite houses to go back in again, look around the zones, try and get the Megans on film, possibly do the show. We'll see how that pans out. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I've really appreciated the views, the comments, the likes, etc. Especially over these last weeks. I've absolutely hammered it. 30 vlogs in 10 days. That's my record gone already. And I just appreciate everybody taking their time to watch it. I know it takes a lot out of people's days, but yeah, thank you very much. And with that guys, see you in the movies. Bye for now.